Good morning everyone. Hope you all are fine at your home. So in our previous video we have already done about the crops, right? And we have also seen that different types of crops need different conditions for their growth as well as they need different types of soil, right? Now the next topic we will see agriculture. What is agriculture? The practice of farming or cultivating crops is called agriculture. That means when the farmers they grow the crops in his field, then that process is known as agriculture. And in order to get a good crop, the farmers they have to follow number of steps like plowing, sowing, watering, fertilizing, harvesting, storing, etc. Now these all steps we are going to see one by one. The first is plowing. Plowing means digging up of the soil, right? And this process is done by the plow. What is plow? So plow is a sharp means the instrument is there which you might have seen at the back of the tractors. They attach a attachment a machine means the device is there in which this type of sharp iron made device is there which they attach. These all are in a row like this, right? And this is very strong. They can break the soil very easily, right? So this plow is used for plowing the land and it loses the soil. Now see what happens. See, it loses the soil means it makes the soil soft, right? It breaks the hard soil. It uproots the weeds. Whatever unwanted plants are there, when hard soil is broken down, at the same time, the roots of these weeds get uprooted, right? Next is as the soil becomes loose or it loses the soil, the air circulation in the soil increases, right? And this process is done, this plowing is done by the instrument called plow. Next step is weeding. Now here we have already seen that it uproots the weeds, right? So weeding means removing of the weeds or unwanted plants is called weeding. अब यहाँ पे जो ये uproot हो गए इसे हमने remove भी करना है. So that removal is called weeding and it is done by rake. See here, जो हमने field को plow किया उस field पे हमने फिर इससे क्या करना है? We are going to move this rake over that soil. So what all roots means plants are there, unwanted plants, they all will get separated out from the soil with the help of this instrument or device, right? After weeding, the next step is sowing. अब आपने क्या करना है? सो करना है, सीड को लगाना है. So before sowing, the farmers what they do, they should select the healthy and ripe seeds, right? So healthy and ripe seeds should be selected for sowing. Ripe means जो अच्छी तरह से पका हो. अगर कच्चा होगा सीड तो वो ग्रो नहीं करेगा, ठीक है? Seeds should be sown at proper distance and proper depth. हमें जब सीड सो करना है तो कैसे करना है? डिस्टेंस, प्रॉपर डिस्टेंस मीन्स जैसे वन सीड इज हियर देन अदर इज हियर मीन्स प्रॉपर शेप space should be there so that the plant will get sufficient space to grow, right? And proper depth should be there, neither too deep nor too means less deep, right? It should be at proper depth. And how this is done? This is done manually. By manual it is done. That means we can do it with our hand only or by drill. This is known as seed drill, right? After this, the next process is irrigation, or we can call it as watering. Means we have to water the plants. So irrigation means supplying water to the crops, right? And right amount of the water should be supplied at right time. हमें सही समय पे सही पानी देना पड़ेगा, है ना? ऐसा नहीं कि आपने बहुत सारा पानी दे दिया or the field is wet and still you are going to irrigate. Means you have to see that proper amount of water should be supplied to the ground. Now in your book you will see that in watering, that is in irrigation method, 4 methods are discussed: field irrigation, furrow irrigation, sprinkler irrigation and drip irrigation. So 4 type of irrigations are there. Now first is field irrigation. फील्ड इरिगेशन मीन्स सिंपली अगर आपका फील्ड है और आप सिंपली उसमें वाटर सप्लाई कर रहे हो, यू आर जस्ट रिलीजिंग द वाटर इन द फील्ड, देन दैट मेथड इज कॉल्ड फील्ड इरिगेशन, राइट? सो in some fields water is simply released into the fields, so that method is called field irrigation, right? Next is in some others like crops are grown in rows. कुछ ऐसे fields हैं जिसपे farmers crops को rows में grow करते हैं, right? So they make narrow channels or the furrows they make, है ना, इस तरह की क्यारियां बनाते हैं लंबी लंबी. So what they do when they have to irrigate, जब इनको water डालना इसमें supply करना होता है, they used to open one row, they fill this first row and then they close it this one and they open the next. So this type of irrigation is known as furrow irrigation. Next is in some of the field the water is lifted by a pump, ठीक है, which led to the plants through pipes with sprinkler. See if you see here, यहाँ पे देखना, यहाँ पे क्या होता है, फील्ड में ऐसे लंबे लंबे length wise pipes are there, and over that at regular distance, regular intervals, perpendicular these pipes are there having nozzle at the top. Nozzle means which is the free end which can rotate easily when water will come out. तो वो एक फव्वारे की तरह release out होता है, right? So when water is supplied in the pipes, then when the water comes through this nozzle, then this nozzle starts rotating at high speed, and as a result the water gets sprinkled over the area, over the land, right? So this method is called sprinkler irrigation. Next is drip irrigation. In drip irrigation you can see here along with the rows long pipes are there which are spread, and these pipes are having holes in them. So when water is supplied, the water you can say कि water drips into the soil, right? So in this way the water can be conserved also, because here much water is not wasted. So these two methods, sprinkler irrigation and drip irrigations, these two methods are the methods which are used to conserve the water, right? And this is the best way to irrigate the land or to water the land, right? After that the next is using fertilizers. Now fertilizing step is there. Now for this we use either manure or fertilizers. Now why we are using these two? In order to increase the fertility of the soil. आपने क्रॉप्स को सो कर दिया है, नाउ यू वांट टू गिव extra nutrients to them. So that extra nutrients are provided by the manure. Manure means the manure which is made by the animals and plant waste, like your cow dung, and plant waste means whatever kitchen waste is there, that all will make the manure, right? And fertilizers, these are the chemicals, for example like urea, and these are made in the factories. So manure and fertilizers are added in the soil in order to increase the fertility of the soil. After fertilizing, crop protection should be there. The next step is crop protection, means we have to protect the crops from diseases and insects. So the first is insecticides and pesticides are sprayed to protect the crops from diseases and insects, ठीक है. डिजीज और इंसेक्ट से प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए केमिकल्स स्प्रेड होती हैं, दैट इज insecticides and pesticides are spread, so these things cannot happen there. Next is walls and fences are built across the field to protect them from the grazing animals, right? Scarecrows are also some of the farmers, they used to put the scarecrows also in order to protect their crops from the birds, right? Scarecrow means like this, पुतला सा एक खड़ा कर देते हैं फील्ड में, है ना, एंड द बर्ड्स दे थिंक कि समवन इज देयर, so they do not come near to the field, and as a result they do not destroy or damage the crops. Next step comes, the last step comes, storing. Now this storing, before this what we do, once the crop protection is done and the crop is ready, then crop is harvested, means cutting down of the crop is done, right? And after the crops are harvested or cut down, that grain which we get, that should be stored. So the last step comes, storing. How you have to store it? So the crops should be stored in dry and well ventilated rooms, and before storing they should be dried, right? क्योंकि जो हम ग्रेन फील्ड्स लेके आ रहे हैं दैट ग्रेन इज नॉट ड्राई, इट इज हैविंग सम मॉइस्चर इन दैम, right? So before storing you have to first dry it, right? After drying then you have to store it in dry and well ventilated room. जब हमने स्टोर करना है तो रूम ऐसे होने चाहिए जो बिल्कुल ड्राई हो, ठीक है, एंड वेल वेंटिलेटेड मीन्स कि वहाँ पे प्रॉपर अमाउंट ऑफ एयर सर्कुलेशन हो, राइट? नाउ सी व्हाई दिस इज वी हैव टू डू. You might be knowing that molds grow easily in cold and damp places. मोल्ड्स जो होते हैं ना ये इजीली ग्रो करते हैं कोल्ड में या डम्प प्लेसेस मीन्स वेयर मॉइस्चर इज देयर, ठीक है. नाउ दीज if you will keep the grain in such areas, in such place where it is having cold and damp, it is having moisture, then this mold will grow over the grain and that grain will be damaged, we cannot consume it, right? So before storing the grain should be dried properly, right? After that it should always be stored in dry and well ventilated rooms. Well ventilated rooms as already I have told कि वहाँ पे proper air circulation होना चाहिए, right? So that वहाँ पे moisture नहीं होगा. After and before this what you have to do, जहाँ पे भी आप उसे जिस place पे भी store कर रहे हो, pesticides should be sprayed. पेस्टिसाइड्स केमिकल्स होते हैं, इसको आपको उस पूरे रूम के मीन्स अराउंड दैट, इन और अराउंड यू हैव टू स्प्रे इट in order to protect the crops or the grains from the insects and rats from eating the grains, right? So here your chapter ends. Read the chapter carefully, right? Hope you will understand the whole chapter. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.